It was an emotional scene at the Santee home of Hannah Anderson's grandparents today. 10 News reporter John Carroll continues our team coverage and how Ralph and Sarah Britt got the news of their granddaughter's rescue. John.
Itika, earlier this afternoon, Ralph and Sarah Britt told me that Brett Anderson has indeed now been reunited with his daughter Hannah. They're now waiting to hear the details about Hannah's harrowing ordeal. They told me how they learned of Hannah's rescue from an emotional Brett Anderson.
It sounded a little tearful, so we were, of course, afraid that it was bad news. So that short drive there became a very long journey.
But once Sarah and Ralph Britt got to Anderson's house, they realized his tears were tears of joy.
Brett met us at the driveway and said Hannah was okay and Jim was dead. And that was it. That was great.
Over the coming hours, the Brits learned details along with the rest of us about how Hannah was rescued. They learned about the horseback riders who spotted James DiMaggio and Hannah. And for those riders, these grateful grandparents have a message.
We owe them the most gratitude ever. There's no words that you can say to thank them enough. And they brought our life back to us.
Of course, the joy of Hannah's rescue is tempered by the heartbreaking loss of Tina Anderson and her son, Ethan.
It's been hard to put the murder of my daughter and my grandson on hold to focus 100% on Hannah and getting her home. And now we know she's safe and she's well, and now we can concentrate it on doing what we need to do.
Now, the Brits told me they're now just looking forward to seeing Hannah again and giving her a big hug. After that, they'll learn the details of what happened during the time between Hannah's kidnapping and her rescue. Frightening details, to be sure. Live in Santee, John Carroll, 10 News.